What is this? Open season on white kids who play college sports? That's what you might think after seeing these three examples of violence, denial, deceit, and delusion.
The manhunt is on tonight for the suspect in the murder of a UNM baseball player. Police identifying that suspect as 23-year-old Darian Bashir, the man who shot and killed UNM baseball player Jackson Weller outside a bar in Nob Hill. Police say Weller was in a fight with someone other than Bashir when Bashir pulled out a gun and shot him. No word on where Bashir is.
And some say Bashir's criminal history shows that he should have been behind bars at the time of the murder. This past February, Bashir was charged with aggravated battery, accused of shooting in a car and almost hitting police officers who were nearby. A judge denied the state's motion to keep him locked up until trial. The city and the state are working together to make Nob Hill safer. APD says they will be expanding patrols in Nob Hill. They say the Triangle Police Substation will be open during bar hours, and you will also notice increased bike patrols in Nob Hill. Also, UNM says campus police will team up with APD for joint patrols in the Nob Hill area.
We can always count on the city officials and the people who run the police department to come in after the cows have escaped, to come and shut the barn door very forcefully and then try to pretend like that was really going to make a difference. No, the cows are out of the barn door. You have to shut the barn door before they get out. In this case, remove the word cow and put fella, remove the word barn door and put prison. And when you have somebody that you convict of violent felonies, you have to stop convincing yourself that the only reason he's in jail and prison right now is because of white racism. That's why we have to let him out sooner so he can go out there and do what this guy just did. Yeah, that's what that clip really meant.
New developments in South Bend. We now know the suspect in a shooting that left two IUSB students injured. The St. Joseph County Prosecutor's Office says 19-year-old Myron Drain has been charged with carrying a gun without a license, plus criminal recklessness and battery, both of which are felonies. Back on March 31st, police were called to the 100 block of North Notre Dame Avenue on reports of a shooting at a house party. Police say Drain showed up to the party, made a threat by showing a gun, and was told to leave, but that's when shots were fired toward the house. Two students were shot, and one, Martin Ewing, is still in the hospital recovering from a shot to his neck. While both South Bend police and officials are committed to safety, they also acknowledge the serious threat of gun violence in the community.
We've had 16 shootings this year. We have great public support and help, but it's never enough. We need that public support and help before something happens, to notify us before something happens, so we can stop something before it does happen.
Another piece of advice from Ruskowski: if you're having a party or any type of event, don't put it on social media, because unfortunately it could make you an easy target.
You know, there's a lot of argy-bargy in South Bend. Yes, home of that dude running for president. What's his name? Pete Buttigieg? Wow, I actually know how to pronounce his name. And again, like this case, you know, when the cows are out running around and the chief and the city official come in and they try to shut the door and pretend that's really all that needs to be done. Oh, don't tell anybody about your party. Yeah. You know, that's like a major source of violence on college campuses when a couple of white kids have a party and a bunch of fellas and lovely ladies from off campus, maybe the townies, come in and pretend like they are entitled to come in and get free beer, free food, free companionship. And when they don't get that, well, people start getting shot.
Police say 37-year-old Melvin Rowland, suspected of killing University of Utah student Lauren McCluskey on Monday night, killed himself inside a Salt Lake City church as police were moving in. Lauren McCluskey was 21 years old. Her mother, Jill McCluskey, says she was on the phone with her daughter just before shots were fired and overheard her screaming, "No." She says her daughter had been dating the suspected gunman for about a month, but had broken it off after learning about his criminal record and status as a registered sex offender.
Not much you can say about this last one, other than what you could have said about the other ones, about what happens when you're a college athlete or a white kid on a campus and a bunch of fellas automatically come into your life.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Just about the only thing you can say is, don't make the black kids angry.